Hello everyone, my name is Sandy and this channel is all about dance. Now, welcome back if you have watched any of my videos before, or welcome to my channel if this is the first one that you came across. Now, here's the thing. So most of us are in this situation where we are self-isolating, or most countries are in lockdown. So that means we spend a lot of time at home and our routine is not the same as it usually is. Now, if you were normally to go to your group sessions, your dance classes, then you would go maybe after work, depending on what kind of work you do. But now you're at home. It's very difficult for people to keep track of the time, the days. You need to actually set yourself an alarm so that you don't miss one of those online sessions. And it's quite crazy if you think about it. Now, I also would like to take this opportunity to thank all the key workers who are not stuck at home. When I say stuck at home, we're actually very, very privileged that we can stay at home. But the key workers who are out and about, working more, doing overtime, being in the front lines, all of them, it's just incredible and we can't thank you enough for what you do. Now, for everyone else who is not a key worker, who can work from home, or who is a parent and you have to stay at home as well, or you're self-isolating because you had the virus or you're not sure. Now, there are a lot of dance classes out there being streamed, group classes and all this, and it's a wonderful thing. And I think it's fantastic that the offer is there. And in fact, there's so much out there now that people are getting confused. Oh my God, I want to do this and I want to do that. So you have like all these timetables of where you want to go. And I'm very lucky because I've got a big garden. If it's not raining, I can go out there. I also have a tiny little studio which I can use to dance in. But the reality is that not everybody finds themselves in a situation where they have enough space to actually dance and follow along those classes in a safe environment, where you don't knock something off the shelf or where you don't hit yourself while you're stepping in one direction or into the wall or step on something that shouldn't be there, because let's face it, your home is not a dance studio. So those of us who are familiar with how we should practice a safe exercise, we are obviously making sure that there's nothing there that can harm us, where we would hurt ourselves. But a lot of people are actually unaware that they need to watch out for anything that may be in the way. And that may be the lampshade that is hanging low, that may be a door that is not closed and therefore is like at an angle, and if you whip around and you have your arm out, then you hit yourself on them. So apart from all this, some people may have just a room that they are in. Maybe they're sharing a house with other people and they don't feel comfortable in being in the living room to dance, or maybe others want the time, want the space for themselves during that time. So if you are one of those people who would like to do any of those exercises but you don't have the space, I came up with a few exercises that you can do with very limited space, where you can even sit down. And it's the ones that I'm going to show you now are the ones where you're sitting down, and that's simply to keep you safe so that you don't hurt yourself. You can sit like this if you like. You can sit like that if you have the space and if you feel comfortable. It depends how flexible you are. If it's too much of a strain trying to keep your legs straight and your back straight at the same time, I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, so I personally like to sit like this because I find it comfortable. Okay, but it's really important that you are comfortable. Now, I know that some people, including my mom, and I don't like it at all, but they sit like this. If you're comfortable like this, do it, but I'm really not comfortable like that at all. It hurts me. So find a position that you're comfortable in. You can even sit on a chair. So you can either sit on the floor or on a chair without any armrests, if that's possible. Okay. So once you are comfortable, you want to make sure that you have and keep a nice straight back, like a really nice posture. Don't sit like this, okay? So you start by growing and really make sure that you are stretching as far up to the ceiling as you possibly can, okay? From the top of your head to lift your chin, okay? So don't do the exercises like this. Shoulders rolled back nicely to the side, okay? So if you can't follow one of those dance classes, work on technique, okay? Any technique that you can work on will help you later on when you go back to class, once the whole isolation and lockdown situation is coming to an end. All these tiny little things that you focus on now and perfect will come so much easier that when you go back to class, that automatically you will have improved in those things already. So the posture, even if you're seated, shoulders back, nice straight back, look up, okay, really important. Your shoulders away from your ears. Make sure that you have enough room. You want to be able to bring your arm to the side, all the way up, go diagonal, and go back diagonal as well. Okay? Same on the other side. To the side, all the way up, to the front, diagonal, and diagonal back. Okay, really important. So, first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves into a nice state of being. Okay, so we're ready now to move our body. So we're going to start breathing. So we're going to go in and out. And in, keep your posture. And out. One more time, in and out. Okay, now we're going to start. Keep your shoulders nice and low, and we're going to twist, okay, our upper body, which means that your right shoulder goes back and your left shoulder goes forward. That's your upper body now twisting. Only go as far as comfortable for your body, and slowly we're coming back to the front. We're now taking it the other way. Note that I go completely and twist together. I'm not going shoulder back, shoulder front, okay? So you're just from here, bringing it to the side. So you can feel it in the back on the side. And come back. Now while I'm doing the twist, I'm not doing this. I'm still drawing up. And I'm coming back to the front. And I'm going to the other side. Okay? Now what I'm also not doing is this. Okay? So don't, because right now it's about the twist. So you want to keep the posture as steady as it is. Okay? So you don't want to alter your position as such. You're just twisting from one side to another. So the middle of your chest goes diagonal. It's now pointing into that corner here. And then I'm going the other way. And it's right over there, okay? So the shoulders stay low, the neck stays nice and long, and you keep nice and upright. Make yourself as tall as you possibly can. Okay, now we're going to add the arms. Bring the arms up. Now we're going to twist again, and we're going to lead from the elbows and bring our arms into our waist. Okay, so we're going to the side and bring the arms down, and then we're coming back to the front, and then we're going the other way. Don't do this too fast. Keep on breathing, just normally. And take it nice and easy and gentle. Do not overstretch. And to the other side. The important part here is to keep your posture. Okay, come back to the middle and bring your arms down. We're now going to work on your wrists, okay? So I want you to do some nice wrist curls, but don't just go like that. Really feel the wrist curls. Feel the tension in your hands. Feel it. There is resistance there as you turn them around. Curl them. Push into it, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're taking our hands to the side, and from here we're taking it up and over. Make sure your shoulders stay low. You don't want to do this, you want to do this, okay? So you keep it here. From here, we're coming down to the front, out to the side, and we lower again. Then we're going up again, down the front, to the side, bring it low, okay? Really work your arms. Don't make it as a half-hearted thing. Really put everything you've got in there. As I said, right now you don't have enough space to jump from one way to another and really dance because the space isn't there. Okay, so you're limited in your space, so we're working on technique. Okay, so we're starting here. We're going to start curling. We're going and 1 and 2. Really deliberate. Check your posture, nice and upright. Make sure your chin is parallel to the floor, and as you come to above your head, you're now taking it down in front of your body. Really nice and deliberate. Out to the side. Beautiful. Make sure that your arms are not somewhat over here. Okay, really stretch them out to the side. Bring it down. And we go again, bringing them up. Keep breathing. Hold your posture. Go into those fingertips. I know you can feel it. If you're doing it right, you can feel it. There are a lot of muscles at work right now. And if you're really putting everything into it, we're going to the side, out, then you can feel it. If you're doing it half-heartedly, you will not feel it. Okay, even here, hold it a little longer. Keep your shoulders nice and low. And here we go. We're bringing it down. Okay, now flick them out. Okay, if you need to adjust your posture while you're sitting, do it please, because you need to be comfortable. Okay, we tend to tense up with our body once we put attention onto another body part. Okay, so we're going to loosen up a little bit more here. We're going to roll the shoulders back and forth. Okay, when you're bringing the shoulders forward, you can round your back a little bit, okay? Because I want you to feel it in your shoulder blades. So it's okay that when you're rolling your shoulders, when you're rolling them forward, that you round your back a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Do this as long as you need to feel that your arms and your wrists and your fingers are nice and shaken out again after this exercise. Okay, we're going to do one more exercise now, and that's going to be a combination of the arms. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the arms, the hands. It doesn't matter if it's left or right because we're going to go both ways anyway. So you kind of like draw up and down. Okay, so you're really taking your hands like those. Okay, you grab in front of you, and I want you to really draw up and down until your arms are straight. Okay, keep your shoulder low even though the arm is going up. When your shoulder comes towards your ear and your ear tries to meet your shoulder, then you're doing it wrong and you will actually tense up, and it's really bad for your muscles. Okay, so you're kind of grabbing it in front of you, you're drawing up and down until your arms are nice and straight. From there, you're taking it out to the side and bring it in to lay one arm above the other. Okay, and then we're going the other way. Okay, you're drawing, you're grabbing, drawing up and down to have nice and straight arms. From there, like nice straight arms, they're coming all the way around. Make sure that shoulder is not meeting your ear. From here, you're bringing the upper arm onto the arm underneath. I'm going to draw those arms out and bring them out like this. So you push out, okay, with a lot of expression, okay? So you really want to feel it, and your chin comes up a little bit to follow that motion, okay? So we're going again. We are grabbing, draw all the way up and down, taking it around, bringing the upper arm onto the lower arm, drawing them aside and bringing them around. From here, we're grabbing. Now the other arm is going up and the other one is going down. We're grabbing this piece of gum or anything chewy that you can think of. We're drawing it and trying to make it as long as possible. Get really our arms as straight as possible. Keep your shoulder away from your ear. That goes for both sides, by the way. From here, you're taking them all the way around. The upper arm now comes onto the other one, the arm here. You're drawing them apart. You really take your time. This is not just getting them, you really kind of stuck together, and then you finally get there and you go and you're bringing it out, okay? So we're going to do this 4 times. We're going to start on the right and we just continue doing the same exercise. You ready? Here we go. You're grabbing, you're drawing, really nice and slow until you're there. Then you're bringing it out to the sides. Upper arm onto the lower arm. Try to separate your arms here. And once you get there, you go and you're bringing it all the way around. Now you're starting with the other arm, leading, going all the way up to the top, going all the way around. Now the other arm comes to the top of the other arm, and you're trying to get those arms off one another and around. Now you're starting again with the other arm. One goes up, the other one goes down. Really, really feel that tension. Once you've got that, you're going around and your arms come together again. Boom. And one more time from here. Draw. Really, really get it as long as you possibly can. Take them around. Bring them together. Try to separate them. Around. Okay, roll your shoulders. Flicker them out. Now the head, bring them to one side. Well, the one head that you have. I don't think you have more than one. Then to the other side. And again to the other side. Roll over. Roll over. To the other side, just a half roll, not all the way around. And roll over. Now we're going all the way around. If you're sitting on a chair, make sure that you're not hitting the back of your chair as you're going around. And the other way. Okay. Now, I want you to lean your head, and again, and again, and again. Now I want you to look one side. Keep your shoulders nice and low, back straight still. Your position, your posture should not have changed. Go into the side, back to front again, to the side, back to front again, to the side, back to front again. Shoulders, and shake it all out. Let me know if you like this. If you want more of this, let me know and I create some more space confined exercises for you, which you can do pretty much anywhere as long as you have that much space around you. Then you should be good to go. And because we are focusing on body parts, you're not moving around in the room, which means that once you're set and you made sure that nothing is in your way, then you're safe to perform those different exercises. Okay, do leave me a comment if you want more of this, and I'm happy to create some more exercises for you, because I think it's really important that you keep on dancing. I also really understand that you may not have that space to safely do any of those dance classes that are out there at the moment. So if you need more of this to keep you going, do let me know and I'll put them up. That's the least I can do in this situation. So stay safe, stay home unless you're a key worker. And if you're a key worker and this is helping you as well, just to forget everything for a moment, then that'd be really great. You know, that would make me feel really, really happy. So anyone who's in need of this, I hope it works for you, and happy to provide more of it. All right, thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.